Hi, welcome to the Business and Professional Communications class. This is the Early Start class, which is an 8-week course. My name is Cindy Stoker, Professor Stoker, and I'm so glad that you decided to take this class. Because this is an 8-week class, that means that we do twice the amount of work each week. Even though it's an 8-week class, that doesn't mean that we do any less than a 16-week class does. So even if you're an online veteran or you're just starting to take online courses, I wanted to acclimate you to what it is that I do in this course and how my course page is set up. If you'll notice, you've got a course announcements. This is really important because this is where I do any last minute announcements where I welcome you to class at the beginning, but later on I'll give you some information. It's kind of like a bulletin board. So you need to really jump in there and check this section. Right here's the instructional outline. If you click on it, then what you'll do is open it in a PDF. When I do allow you to send attachments to me, I like them in PDFs. It's just much easier for all of us. You'll notice the assignments here. You can look at those more closely at your own leisure. But everything in this course is due on Sundays at 11:55 p.m. So you have a week, each week you have a week to get it done, or you can work ahead and do it also there. The other thing that you need to know is that the very last week, which is the week before spring break, and everything is not due on Sunday, it is actually due on Thursday. That would be on March 7th. So it's very important that you get that in to me at that time. So that's the first thing that I wanted to look at. The second thing is you can click on here. Let me let it pull up for a moment. Any of you that use a Mac know that I just got the wheel of death, so I'm holding on until hopefully the wheel goes away in a minute and I don't have to restart everything again. But as the wheel is turning, there we go. Let's look at the course syllabus. The course syllabus is exactly that. You do need to go through this, read it, because you do have a quiz on it this week. So if you look at it, it tells you all the information that you need to know about this class. Also, it gives you the book. The book is really important because you're taking quizzes out of the book each week. And so it's important for you to have that. You're also going to need a video camera for this class, or you can use your cell phone. But you have to know how to use it. You need to be sure that you know how to send it up to YouTube, because you're going to make a YouTube page, and that's where I'm going to watch your speeches. You also have to be able to get the documentary Enron. I've given you information about that. You'll have to have a YouTube account. These are some of the things that you need to know, but also just wanted to talk to you for a few minutes about this class. I am really good about returning emails, and if it's not the weekend, you should receive an email back from me within 24 hours. But I do want you to know that that's part of being in an online course. Is some of you wait till the last minute. I promise you that I will get stuff back to you as soon as possible. It is an accelerated course. As soon as you turn it in, I probably won't have it graded, but for the most part, I will have it graded by Wednesday or on Wednesday of the following week, for the most part, and you should have your grades up by then. You can look at the rest of this stuff and you'll see the different things that I require. Also make sure that you go ahead and look at the instructional outline so you know what's going on. One of the things that I wanted to show you right here was the fact that each project with an asterisk, any speech, requires for you to deliver and record the presentation and upload the unedited speech to a video sharing site. Each speech must include 3 audience members of legal age, 18 years old, who are viewable in the frame for the duration of the speech. And you can read the rest of this. That's very, very important for this class. Because of the fact that it's a speech class, you are going to have to do speeches during this class. So let me go back to the course home and just talk to you for a few minutes about some other things, the lesson tabs and office hours. While I'm waiting for this to come up once again, I just wanted to tell you that the office hours There's that wheel of death. The office hours are, what I do is have virtual hours. And basically they're from 9 to 10. I stay online for about 20 minutes from 9 to 9:20, not because I don't like you, but because if anyone's going to come on, that's the time that they usually come on. And I will stay longer if we're talking, but if no one comes on at about 9:20, I usually sign off. So you can see here the different live office hours. The other thing that I want to go show you is, well, this is where your grades show up. Sometimes this works and sometimes it doesn't. You have to refresh it. And then sometimes it'll say you're failing even when you're not. So I haven't decided whether I'm going to keep this in or not. I don't want students freaking out. If you go to the Lessons tab, this is where all the lessons are for each week. And ladies and gentlemen, I want you to really pay attention to the Helpful Resources tab, because this is your lifesaver. This is where I have everything that you need for what you're going to do in this class besides on the lesson tabs. So please get familiar with this, okay? Also, let's look at lessons. I'll go to week 1. You'll notice on week 1 that I have opening remarks and things that I say to you. It's important that you pay attention to everything that I'm, writing to you. There's a reason for it. Notice that you have a syllabus quiz. All right, ladies and gentlemen, when you open this quiz, you have to start taking it. So do not open any quizzes or finals until you're ready to take it, because you don't get a redo, okay? The only one that I really give a redo on is the syllabus quiz, because I want to make sure that you know what's going on in the syllabus. But these are all your different assignments, and you'll notice on this one, the YouTube assignment is telling you that you have to create a YouTube account, okay, and you have to learn how to do a screenshot. And if you don't know how to do a screenshot, then you need to Google screenshot. If you don't know how to upload things to YouTube, you need to Google upload to YouTube. I'll be happy to answer questions, but that's one of the easiest ways to do this, or to learn about this, is to do that. So the lessons are broken up into 8 weeks, and you'll see that you have the 8-week assignments. The other thing is, if you go to Manage and you can look at your grades. I have everybody's grades on Manage, so I'm not going to go there right now. The calendar, I really don't use it because I have my instructional outline, but it basically tells you when the office hours are. If you look at resources, there's different things that you can go to. This is going to tell you whether or not yours is working. Now, it's telling me right now that it's not supporting me. It obviously is, but if you have any problems, you can tell by going to this. So basically that's the way the class works. You go in each week, you go to the Lessons tab, you click on a lesson, it tells you the due date, you take your quizzes. You also will go and do what we call water coolers, and water coolers are discussion groups, and the instructions will be on there about what it is that you're supposed to discuss and what the format is for that. So you need to make sure that you're doing that. Besides that, that's basically it. I really look forward to this semester, and I hope that you learn a lot. I think that you'll find this course is fun, but it is also challenging. So I will see you tomorrow.